There was this push of, let's get them through high school and get them ready to go, but I don't think we were really doing that.
Maybe what we're doing is not challenging our students, and what can we do to really challenge them and prepare them for college and career readiness?
What's worthy for your students? What's worthy for your children? Are our kids worthy of developing college and career readiness? Are they worthy of being able to read for understanding and respond to that reading? Are they worthy of learning math concepts in addition to just routines and procedures?
So how can our students compete with kids in other states or around the world?
We have to be cognizant of the fact that we're not just competing with ourselves, we're competing against everybody else in this country and also people from around the world.
Businesses were saying, look, we need more higher order thinking from our employees, and we need that to start with you guys in high school and middle school and elementary school.
You know, it's not about who you know in your area anymore. You have to be able to compete against people in other states, in other countries. And that's what I want my students to be able to do.
What happens when I compare what I know to a student who is across the nation learning more rigorous and more relevant content?
In 2007, state education chiefs met and called for a common core of internationally benchmarked standards. 2 years later, state governors agreed to begin developing those standards. Educators, subject matter experts, and members of the business community worked together to create grade-by-grade standards for college and career readiness. More than 10,000 educators and members of the public participated. In fact, Louisiana had more teachers involved in the process than any other state. The final standards were released in June of 2010 and adopted by the state of Louisiana the same year.
Educators came together. I think people from different careers and different places in our nation came together and said, this is what we're looking for in workers when they come to this, when people come to these careers.
Educators have always been a part of this process, and it's never been a federal movement. It hasn't been, politicians trying to take over the world. It really has been educators thinking, what is best for our students? What do we need them to learn to prepare them for real life skills?
So what are the Common Core state standards?
It simply is a set of standards, a set of expectations. It's not homework problems that you see on Facebook. There's a lot of things that are being called Common Core, but Common Core really is just a set of expectations.
We can build that bridge with these standards that by the end of this particular year, this is where we want all students at this particular age and level to be. You have to get into the standards, and once you look at them and you really understand them, you have to ask yourself, why would I not want my child to know these?
I love Common Core. I think it's one of the best things for our kids.
23 years in the classroom, and Common Core has reinvigorated me as a teacher.
They've changed the way I've taught. They have changed the way I teach the rest of my life. And you can call them whatever you want, but I'm teaching this way, and you can't go back.